Palace, a team who hadn't won for almost 3 months before last weekend's victory over Barnsley, and that's the sort of bleak statistic that the Shakers are facing at the moment. They haven't won since the beginning of December 3 months ago. Redmond. Shakers in this first half attacking from right to left. Here's the Jaffo. Dawes turns. Forward by Redmond, looking for Priest. Priest got his head to the ball. And the referee says that the Shakers have been caught offside. Here's Serrant. De Jaffo. Away goes Billy. Striding forward, looks for the shot. Well, he's hit the post. What a superb effort from Chris Billy. He surged past the Palace defenders, and then he hit a corker of a shot, and it came back off the inside of the post. How unlucky for the Shakers. Free kick taken by Sun Ji-hee. Header was by Swales, although there were players for handball. The sun really is making life difficult for the Bury defenders at the moment. Here's Palace looking for a shot. Oh, good tip over by Dean Kiely. Excellent save by Dean Kiely. Roger. Serrant. Here's Priest. Serrant. Billy onto Serrant going down the centre, and still Serrant. A mistake there by Pallasy Smith. Long range shot. Well, it was held at the second attempt by goalkeeper Kevin Miller. Good shot from Serrant. Long throw. Priest. Well, that just went wide. I think from Laketti. The Shakers certainly playing well in this first half. Oh, couldn't quite get the better there of Simon Roger. Can Palace get it across from here? Too high, but a chance here for Palace. Oh, over the crossbar from Lee Bradbury, right on the edge of the 6-yard box. I think on the far side, though, the linesman had flagged for offside. It was a good back heel by Woodward. Priest. Billy. Serrant. And Serrant to make a run down the left. Whips the ball across. Will it come through? It's a great chance. Oh, it's just wide by Priest. The Shakers' best opportunity this second half. Priest swung round on the ball, but it went just wide of the post. Not quite sure yet whether he's going to try and have a shot. Will he try and bend it round the wall, perhaps? And it goes wide, comfortably wide in the end. Shakers win it back, and away goes Littlejohn. He's only got Hall up with it at the moment. He might try it on his own. It's just wide. Well, that was a great run from Littlejohn. Redmond with the free kick. Dawes. It would have been offside, says the linesman.
which get proceedings under the way with, well, at least they will do at the second attempt. Adi Akinbaye, I think, judged to have just got off to too much of a quick start there before Bury had taken the kick off, but they'll be kicking left to right, wearing white shirts, blue shorts, blue and white stockings. City being a home, of course, red tops or white shorts and red socks. Second attempt, we are underway. As I say, Bury start proceedings as the ball is played up front and has met confident head of Mark Shale. Tom Doherty gets his first touch in a first team shirt since Christmas, and Aaron Brown heads it on towards Torpey. And then Doherty, as he always is, quickly involved in the action again, finds Lock and Lock out to Kevin Langan, given away though by Langan. It's played forward. And City just got to be mindful here. Lewis Carey's just got caught a little bit, but in the end, free kick's gone City's way. Cross is eventually in deep towards Littlejohn on that far side. Marshalled by Langan. Tight to that far touchline. Littlejohn plays it back. Cross could well come in now, it does. It's deep, and Leketi's got away, and that's a cushion header, and it's, well, I think it's an own goal in the end. Well, it would have been an own goal, but for the referee blowing for a free kick on Mark Shale, Jamie. I'm going to say, Jamie, I have to say that Jim Brennan's all-round players in performed, but particularly his heading ability over the last 4 or 5 minutes, I think, is improved remarkably.
4 or 5 minutes, did you say there, Steve?
Well, I think 4 or 5 months, I think.
Absolutely. And as we say that, oh, and that's a great ball through. And there's a chance for Bury, and it went straight under Steve Phillips and straight in the back of the net. And I'm afraid that was a bit of a mistake by Steve Phillips, and the goal to be scored by Paul. Well, it says Lauren De Jaffo. I thought it was Paul Hall that actually put the ball under. It was De Jaffo. And City are going to have to step up because they're not doing themselves justice so far. Far side, kills it in with his left foot. Good corner, but only met by one Bury player. And this time, Akinbaye loops it. Can he find some? Well, it's great control from Doherty. Ball in, flick, and just past that far post. And great work from City there. Tommy Doherty managed to control Adi Akinbaye's miss-hit shot right down on this near touchline near the corner flag. He's going to have to go back and finds Edwards. Edwards knocks it in towards Jim Brennan. His cross finds Akinbaye, but the header comes off. It's Brennan again. Shot. Oh, and cleared off the line. A last gasp effort there. And the ball rebounded to Jim Brennan. Not a clue. But I've got to say, that's not much different from the first half. So, hey, change is as good as a rest. Down 10 is Chris Billy. And he spreads it wide out onto that far side. Cross is going to come in from Hall. He does get the cross in. Met by the header Langan. Only falls as far as Billy. And his shot is wide. Well, it was amazing to see all three of City's midfielders asking the manager, what on earth are we supposed to be doing? Of course, that well-known Olympic oarsman. Well, I don't know if anyone's ever... Great ball in by Doherty. Oh, nobody jumped for that. Edwards, Torpey, tries to find Anderson, he does. Handball. No, referee doesn't give it. Eventually the shot. Screaming in from Rob Edwards. Well, it looked like a handball to me, and certainly looked like a handball to the City players, but to the man that mattered, corner to City, be taken by Scott Murray. City throwing everybody into the box, although some people are not sure where they're going. Matt Hill a bit worried, and then a ball in. Edwards tries to knock it in, finds Carey. Akinbaye, he turns, shoots. Oh, and that's a great save. Down and low to his left hand by Dean Keeley. Great effort from Adi Akinbaye, but again, just pinball stuff. New Euro ball again. Throw in to be taken by Billy. Ball that time. Referee chooses to ignore Euro handball. Akinbaye tries to flick it on for Anderson. Anderson eventually gets there and gets an elbow in the face from Akinbaye. Good ball from Tommy Doherty. Out to Rob Edwards, who's taking that unfamiliar position. Both players overtaking him. Jim Brennan cuts inside, onto his left foot, has a shot. Good save. Torpey can't quite get there. Great defending from Chris Swales. And good shot by Jim Brennan. Really need to do something here. Akinbaye just inside, just outside rather, Bury box. Has to knock it back to Rob Edwards. He turns, tries to get a shot in, tries to knock it forward for Akinbaye. Eventually does. Good ball in. Finds tipped hands of Dean Keeley. Adam Locke manages to get it back out to Tommy Doherty. Locke gets the cross in. He does. Great cross. Great goal. Søren Andersen! A great goal by Søren Andersen. And it was that ball in that did the danger. And City's fans jump up and down. And that was good patient work and a good build-up. And Søren Andersen gets his first goal for many a game. And what a great cross from Scott Murray. And it's going to be launched in by Rob Edwards, left-footed. Does so. That's a good deep ball. Man at the back post. It finds its way to Chris Billy. Carey cleans it up, tries to get back into Bury's box. Got a man outside him, which is Jim Brennan. Jim Brennan gets a good cross in. Torpey! Oh, great save! Great save by the keeper. What a save from that shot, which came in. Oh, Tommy Doherty.
It's the Shakers who get this game away, kicking from right to left in this first half against a side who on Tuesday night will be playing for a chance of a place in the FA Cup semi-finals. Many Shakers fans hoping that Barnsley will have their mind on that game rather than this afternoon's game. But Barnsley got a very creditable 3-3 draw at Bolton Wanderers last Tuesday, so we know what to expect from them. Barnsley in red shirts, their traditional red shirts, white shorts. Over comes the ball, it's cleared for right on the line. Shaw to Billy. Sarant. Billy with a bit of space now. Well, he tried to curl a ball over for the on-running players. He just got too much on it, and the ball out for a goal kick. Keeper didn't get it. That's a marvellous save from Chris Laketti. Dyer plays the ball off. It's a good ball through and a great chance for Barnsley. Well, it's pulled the first save out of Dean Kiely as Nick Eden, but really there was no power in that shot at all, and he made it easy for the keeper. Very throw. Here's Dawes. Strikes the Barnsley player. Billy whips in a shot. Well, he's hit the crossbar. Chris Billy having no luck. The last two home games he's had a screamer against the post, and now he's hit the crossbar. So then what can Barnsley do from this position? 5 in the Bury wall. And it's fired well over. Well, I saw the game on TV that Barnsley played on Tuesday at Bolton, and it was from an almost identical position. Dyer. Away come Barnsley, the ball played to the centre. The shot comes in, but it's wide. From Jones. Over comes the corner. Oh, it's met well, but it's saved well by Dean Kiely. And that's an excellent throw out. Away comes Hall. Little jump. Serrant. Diving header, chance for Hall. There's a scramble inside the penalty area. And Barnsley get it clear. Header inside, finds Little John. It's on the edge of the penalty area. Trying to make some space to get the crossover, but he gave a short ball there to Serrant, who did very well to get the cross in. Billy, miss kick. Must be for West. Saved by the keeper. It's a Berry throw. Kiely's kick. Barnsley had it clear. Put back in by West. Here's Priest. And his shot is saved by Bullock. Shakers' new signing, Paul Barnes. £40,000 he's cost the Shakers this week from Huddersfield Town. And Neil Warnock's been on his trail since before Christmas, when the price first quoted was close to £250,000. But Neil Warnock's finally got his man, and it's hoped that his goals will help the Shakers stay up. It's goals that the Shakers have been sadly lacking this season, just 29 from 36 games. So it's Wolves who get us underway. Both clubs in their traditional colours. And the Shakers in this first half attacking the goal to our right. All laid off. Good stretch there by Lacketti, clears the ball. Wolves still in possession with Simpson. Oh, and it's come all the way through, and a great chance for Wolves. And the ball high and wide, but a good opportunity for the visitors. And they should really have made more of that after the Bury defence failed to clear. Looks like Serrant is looking to bend one round the wall, and he's done that, but it's straight at the goalkeeper. Good effort on target, though, by Serrant. He managed to bend the ball around the wall. Mike Stoll had positioned it well and positioned himself well. Swung over, difficult for the keeper. And the keeper has done well to claim it at the second attempt. Another three on the edge of the 18-yard box waiting to make their runs. The ball curled in, and the keeper doesn't take it cleanly. Good ball to Billy on the far side, and the ball whipped over. Great chance for the Shakers. It's behind again for a corner, and the Wolves defence coming under a severe examination. And a lovely layoff for Serrant. Ball across, taken away from De Jaffo and then from Billy. Dawes, Hall. Good first time shot by Bullock from the edge of the penalty area. The Shakers knocking the ball around superbly well. Certainly don't look like the side that haven't won for 14 games. Barnes. Dawes. Bullock for Hall. And now Billy whips a crossover. Good chance, what a good save by the keeper. Well, Barnes holds his head, but that was a superb save by Mike Stoll. To Billy, onto Hall. Billy curls the ball in and Wolves get it clear. Serrant underneath it for the Shakers. Hall. Serrant. Bullock. Drives one. Just over the crossbar. And the referee agrees with Bullock. But the keeper got a hand to it, so it's going to be a corner. Got to admire his cheek. Dawes. To De Jaffo. Great chance, oh, good save by the keeper. Clear opening there for De Jaffo. And the keeper made a good save. Midway inside the Bury half. Priest the target. Priest with a flick header. Here's Hall, edge of the penalty area. Whips his shot in, it's over the crossbar. Good move by the Shakers down the right. Releasing Hall. Oh, Swales miskicked. Oh, and it was a great chance there for Flo. But the shot has gone so high, it's cleared the stand behind that goal to our right. Wolves committing men forward for almost the first time of the night. Here comes the free kick. And the header means that Dean Kiely has to make a save. In fact, it wouldn't have counted had it gone in, because the linesman on the far side had raised his flag to indicate offside. Kiely wasn't to know that at the time. West to take it. Inside to Dawes. Back to West. Back to Dawes. Shakers need to get it into the penalty area. Dawes couldn't quite thread it through for Barnes, and Wolves get it clear. And there is the final whistle. Well, it's been a much improved Shakers performance, particularly in that first half. And the home crowd recognise that, because tonight's opposition, Wolves, are heading up towards the playoff places, and that's their end-of-season aim. The Shakers have picked up a valuable point, but it's again a case of what should have been. It should have been 3. Great chances in the first half, and particularly one that Mike Stowe made a good save from a header. But at the end of this match, it's a 3rd consecutive 0-0 draw here for the Shakers at Gigg Lane. Bury 0, Wolverhampton Wanderers 0. It's finished.
Just wouldn't go in for you, Neil.
No, but it shows the spirit that we've got. You know, we played some good stuff tonight. You know, everybody says we kick and rush, but we played some good football. And I think Wolves, you know, I think it was a compliment that they were glad when the whistle went.
Colin, are you happy with that point?
I think on reflection to the way the game went, I think, yes, I'm pleased with the point now. You know, I felt we could have got 3 points here before the game, most certainly.
You had about 4 or 5 chances where you're jumping up and down touchline thinking one of them must go in now?
Well, there's some quality crosses tonight, and we just couldn't get that final touch. The goalie made a couple of good saves, and it's been like that for a few weeks, but we are getting better and better, and eventually somebody's going to give.
Chamberlain with the kick for Watford, right-footed, down the inside right channel. It's very clear the danger comfortably. Page forward again for Watford. Kylie collects and puts the ball quickly forward, left-footed. It's a long one as well. Paul Barnes and Page underneath it. Oh, chance here for Paul Hall, and it's off the line. So let off for Watford. A mix-up in the Hornets' defence, a backheader by Page, an opportunity for Hall, who lifts it past Chamberlain, but it's hacked away. Falling down from Kennedy, the Irishman, a wicked left foot, ball swinging in towards the near post. Oh, it comes off the crossbar. It looks like the substitute. And it was Keeley Beaton.
Well, it's a glorious Easter Saturday that sees Stockport County take on their local rivals Bury in the Nationwide League Division 1. And it's a first start for Tom Bennett. He's had 1 or 2 substitute appearances since his return from injury, but today he picks up the number 8 shirt. And the reason for that is that Sean Connolly has been suspended, so Jim Gannon will fill in at number 2. And Tony Ellis can't play in this game, part of the contract deal that brought him to Edgeley Park. So Tom Bennett will take the number 8 shirt. It's a local Easter derby. This time he goes to the far post. It's knocked back in, and it could be all sorts of problems, and it's away off the line by Smith. This time Nash comes and collects well. Lucchetti it was, with a header back, and caused a problem, but it was Flynn and company that kept him out. It's a good ball forward by Kylie. Flynn gets it away. This is Angel. Bennett. Got a bit of space to run into. Got Moore just in front of him. This is Matthews. Oh, that's a good ball. Moore with a cross in. And Angel wasn't that far away. That was good play from Stockport. Oh, Bennett! Oh, and a great save! Great strike from Tom Bennett. It bounced just in front of Kylie, but he got his arm to it. County get the corner. Moore. Oh, it's Given away to Billy. Could be problems here for Stockport. Strike was from Darren Bullock. Oh, and it's a good shot from Carl Serrant, and it's a good save from Carlo Nash, and what's more, he held it. Kiley takes a free kick, headed by McIntosh. Angel finds Moore, who's onside. Matthews has made a great run down the right, if Moore can see him. And he couldn't, he likes to take it inside, trying to shots. And Kiley collects. You don't buy a ticket, you don't win the raffle. Again, the big men up for Stockport. In it goes. All sorts of trouble. It's Bennett. Missed it. Would you believe it? Tom Bennett, who really has been the nearest to scoring today.
Well, I wonder what's going through his mind. I really did think that he found the back of the net as that one left his foot.
Well played, Carlo Nash. And Serrant has actually moved now into midfield for Berwick. Darren Bullock tries one. Oh, it wasn't that far away. Certainly made Nash think twice.
Yeah, I think Mexon and Carlo Nash will be happy that that was at least 30 yards from goal, however close it was in the end. But very restricted to chances from that distance. Will keep everybody connected with County fairly happy. Tired looking Tom Bennett after his warm down and his first start.
Yeah, very tired. It was nice to get on. The gaffer really said during the week what the team was going to be, so I knew sort of midweek that I was going to be playing, but no, it was nice to get 90 minutes in, to be honest.
Yeah, that was the same against Bury, no different. You know, they're struggling for points at the moment, and you know, they just seem to boot it and hopefully try and, you know, I don't know, just try and catch us unawares. But you know, I think they've had one shot in 90 minutes, so you know, they got a lot to do.
Probably the best two chances of the game, both fell to you. I saw you after the first one, you really thought that should have gone in, shouldn't you?
The first one, I think I was unlucky a little bit. I think if the keeper done really well, because it bobbled just in front of him and I thought it'd gone in. The second one, though, I should have scored with it. I think I had, you know, I was celebrating before I hit it, because I just saw it hitting the back of the net and I thought that was in, but I've pulled it wide. And that was disappointing more than anything else. The first one is more of a half chance, but the second one I thought I should at least have gotten target.
Nice to be up against Barnes again. Last time we played against him, he scored 5 against us.
You know, that was mentioned before the game. You know, the gaff had a little pop at Jim saying last time he played he scored 5, but you know, I think that was just a one-off. You know, it showed today, you know, he wasn't a threat.
And one challenge at least in the first half that didn't seem to. I think you were glad to get that under your belt when you seemed to go in, crushing tackle.
There was scars all over me. I've more scars now than I've had in the last 14 months. But it's all part of it, and the leg's got to go through it. I've got to test it, and the only way it's going to be tested is playing it against people like Bury, because you know they're going to be hard, and you're going to get tackled. So.
Quick word about Michael Flynn. You've signed a new contract now, which I think keeps you here for about another 37.5 years.
Yeah, I think I'll be properly grey before it runs out. But no, you know, I've come to an agreement now where both sides are happy, and I'm happy to carry on. If I carry on playing well, the club will sell me. You know, so you know, I couldn't lose out.
Well, this afternoon it'll be a tough task against promotion chasing Bradford City. As the Shakers get the game underway, they are attacking in this first half. The goal to our right. Bradford City have both ends of the ground. They've brought around 4,000 supporters over the Pennines this morning. Killed over. And the header is just wide of the post. I guess Westwood got the final touch on that one. And Shakers trying to play the ball to the far side. Sarant had made a good run, but in the meantime, Sharp on the far side, and Bradford on a brilliant chance here. Edge of the penalty area, and it's just gone wide. That was really carved out of nothing. A swift run down the right-hand side by Lee Sharp. The ball was played inside, and Peter Beagrie couldn't hit the target from the edge of the penalty area. By Mills to the far side. This is Lawrence. McCall. Beagrie's asking for it on this near side. And here is Beagrie to take on West. He'll look to get the crossover. He does so. Well, the last touch. The last touch came from Dean Windus. I don't think he knew anything about it, but it took the ball that little bit closer towards the goal. And another let-off for the Shakers there. So 2 in the Shakers' wall, if you can call it a wall there with 2 in it, as Bradford swing the free kick over. Moore was the target, he got his head to it, but couldn't do anything with it, really. Bradford pushing Darren Moore forward. Also pushed Ashley Westwood forward as the ball comes over. Oh, it's a goal! And it's Dean Windus, I think, who scored the goal. Dean Windus gets the goal. We've had 28 minutes of the game, and the Shakers fall behind. It's to launch a long throw, and another chance for Lachetti to be the target. Oh, it's got behind, a good save by Walsh. The shot comes in from Lilly. Well, he didn't connect at all with that. And the Shakers' chance goes begging. Took a good save from Walsh to prevent what would have been an own goal. Bradford win it back. Can Sharp get the crossover? They'll use the support. McCall. Now the ball comes across. Header came in from Beagrie. It was on target but lacked any real power. It was easy for Dean Cowley to pick up. Surveys the situation ahead of him. So 3rd corner for Bradford City. Taken short. Oh, and it's the 2nd goal for Bradford. Windus gets it from the short corner. No chance for Dean Carley. The ball went just inside the post, but Dean Carley was going the other way. 3 minutes from the half-time break, and Bradford take a stranglehold on the game. It's Bury 0, Bradford City 2. Jacobs below. He has a throw in here for Bradford City. Wally tries the shot, just wide of the post. Dean Carley confident it was going wide, let it go out for a goal kick. by Dawes. Swales got a foot in, but the ball still with City. Here's McCall. Looking for a long-range effort. Dean Carney, though, behind it all the way. And had a good view of it. Launches the ball upfield. Dawes. Mills. Sorry, it's not Mills, it's Windus. Down goes Dean Carney, comfortably to his right. Launches the ball upfield. 15 minutes remain then. The Shakers trailing by 2-0.
At the Manor Ground, Oxford had the opportunity to open a gap on the chasing pack, but Bury were having none of it. A defensive disaster for Les Robinson, letting Derek Lilly for the only goal. Neil Warnock's backline proved rather more resilient and needed to be. It was one-way traffic. Oxford did everything but score. Chris Swales preventing Mark Watson from levelling. Unluckiest man on the field, though, Nicky Banger. He hit the woodwork twice. The second time, he couldn't have been closer to salvaging a point. Well worth a second look, but really from this angle, the replay is inconclusive. Where's a Russian linesman when you need one?
Quinn. This is Alan Johnston. Makin. Looking for Quinn, but Nketiah was there. Given away by Lilly. Johnston slipped it through to Phillips. This is Summerby. And Summerby lining up a drive, and it's come back for Kevin Phillips, and he's gone down, and the penalty's given. The challenge by Swales is penalised.
Well, when you're down there, sometimes decisions go against you, Rob. From this angle, I thought perhaps this is harsh. Keeper is Bobley. Let's have a look, there's a challenge coming in. Wow. 50-50. The referee's decision is final. Penalty. What a chance.
How ironic this could be. Sunderland lost out last year on promotion through a missed penalty. Kevin Phillips from the spot scores and puts Sunderland in the driving seat in the bid to reach the Premiership.
Phillips, if someone's going to take one, he's in great form, isn't he? Just plays it central of the goal. Kiley goes slightly to his left. Had he stayed, might have had a chance. But Phillips in great form. Just the start Sunderland are after. Boos all around. Home fans don't like this. They felt the challenge on Phillips was harsh.
Here's Makin. Good challenge by Makin. But Dawes has done well to win it back for Billy. And here's Derek Lilly for Darren Bullock. Oh, what a storming equaliser!
What a strike that is. I said before the game he'd be up for this one, Bullock. He won't hit them any sweeter than this. What a strike. It's good play from Dawes. He wins the ball back. Lilly lays it back. Look at this for a cannonball. Top corner. Sorensen, no chance whatsoever. Bang! That is a cracker. He won't score many better goals than this in his whole career. And suddenly the Sunderland fans are quiet. What a strike, Rob. Keeper no chance. Right foot, glorious top corner.
It's taken 8 appearances for Darren Bullock to open his account for Bury. Summerby gets it across here, and Quinn capitalises after a mix-up between Swales and Kiley. And suddenly, after the devastation of conceding an equaliser, Sunderland go back in front through Quinn.
Unbelievable. Incredible. Sunderland right up the other end of the pitch. Great ball in the box, but the goalkeeper surely. He's looking at his defender saying, hey, but that's a great ball, but surely that's a keeper's ball. And Quinn can't believe his luck.
Simple tap-in, he won't get an easier one. And Ipswich still very much in the chase for promotion on Sunderland's tails. Here's Kevin Ball. Wasn't the cleanest strike from him, and Swales has got it clear. Ball gets a second bite. Clark had a go. Clark will have another go, and it's Kevin Phillips! It's his second of the match. It's 3-1 to Sunderland, and the Premiership door is now firmly ajar.
No, you just can't give this fella half chances around the box. The times have got to clear it. Ball's first straight off target. This hits Phillips. Look at the time here Clark's got. Falls to Phillips, left foot, tucks it away. Superb. Berry really had chances to get this clear. Clark keeps his composure. Falls to Phillips, and that's easy for the little fella. And surely now, some mount decline now from Berry. Sunderland 3-1 up.
Phillips corner, and it's there! And it's Kevin Phillips! The man who comes with a goal-scoring guarantee has now got a hat-trick, and surely now he and his teammates will be in the Premiership next season.
That's a top-class finish. It goes over Bullock's head, and I think Luchetti at the far post thinks Bullock's got it. But what a sweet finish. 6 yards out. Look at Bullock. He thinks he's got it. Luchetti's looking at the far post, and what a sweet tuck. Left foot, Kiley again. Looks on in despair as Phillips claims a hat-trick. And Sunderland marching on. And Peter Reid, wow, now it's easy.
So with the 65-minute mark here, Darren Holloway is on. So too is Michael Bridges, as is Danny Dichio, the man who scored in Sunderland's victory over Bury earlier in the season. That was only by a single goal. Bullock here for Dawes! Well, they've only scored twice, but they've both been thunderous efforts for Bury.
That's another cracker, isn't it? Dawes has had so many chances, but this is good play from Bullock. Watch this little flick, lovely stuff. Lovely little back heel, and what a nice finish on the left foot. Sorensen, no chance. Well, what a nice way to fire back. Bury fighting to the bitter end, and that's a great strike. Sorensen again, no chance for this. Low to his left, cracking strike.
And did Sunderland's eye go off the ball with that series of substitutions? Certainly, Bury sensed a lackadaisical moment, and Bullock's flick, and Dawes' superb finish. Suddenly given them their first crisis of the second half. Not too deep a crisis at the moment, but another goal could change it, and Billy saved! Billy again, and it's gone for the corner.
Well, it would have been interesting had that gone in. But we talk about the quality of this goalkeeper, Sorensen, and boy, has he come to the rescue here. Lovely bit of skill from Billy here. Loses making, what a save.
Sorensen, from no apparent threat, suddenly now finds his goal under siege, and Bury's spirits are lifted. And Swales with the overhead kick, and it hit the post.
Wow, intense pressure from Bury now. It's amazing, that second goal from Dawes. Suddenly it's come on. We might have been outclassed, now we're back in it. Bury with their heads up now. And Sorensen dives to his left. I think this hits the post. Great strike, off the post and off the keeper.
Well, who says it's all over? Butler, Holloway. Well, no let up from Sunderland, and Phillips is through again. Can he complete the solo show? You better believe he can. It's 4-goal Kevin Phillips. It's Sunderland in the Premiership, and Peter Reid can pop the champagne corks now.
Wow, what a finish again. He's such a live wire, isn't he? This is brilliant. Lovely little ball again. But this is a bit of quality. This is quality. Right foot, dinks it with power as well. Top corner. And Kiley's got no chance. No answer to this. That's beautiful. Phillips, different class in this type of mood. If he hadn't missed so much this season with injury, how many would he have got? That is quality. Premiership. Beware.
Guess who's man of the match? Need you ask? Nationwide man of the match.
No, the referee and the linesman on Tuesday night against Queen's Park Rangers had a pretty good game, in all fairness. The game, as I often say, more or less refereed itself. Two mature sides who got on with the job. I'd like to think this will be the same here today. Up goes Livo, he's beaten and well beaten. Danny Butterfield came across it. It's number 9, Laurent de Jaffo, who got in there, and he's on the chase again. Bit of confusion. Oh, we stand off. Livo gets in, it falls nicely. And Darren Bullock in there very sharply, and confusion there between Livo and Smithy.
Yeah, I thought it was very bad defending by us.
Yes.
We allowed the ball to bounce. Actually, it all started with a very poor clearance by Danny Butterfield.
Well, I think the angle was very tight. I don't think he saw anybody available in the middle. Here's Kingsley Black's corner. 2 men up for it. Livo was in there. My goodness, I reckon that was as close as it comes.
Absolutely.
Deflected.
There's somebody in that Bury defence who's nearly going to have to change his trousers, I'll tell you. But no, I thought Ashworth had a pretty reasonable chance to score then.
Kingsley Black's corner, off the line. Paul Groves' header, back in again. Wayne Minetti's there, tries to get it wide. He does get it wide. Great header by Groves. I thought he was climbing a bit, but nothing had been given. Hitting well. Oh, look at...
Not given.
Well, I don't know. What is a linesman? Is a linesman flagging late or what? But
No, the linesman's flagging for a goal kick.
Well, it was Darren Bullock, and he should have finished it.
I mean, to me, I don't know whether Martin on the camera, I don't know whether he spotted it, but he certainly looked offside to me.
Bullock. And again. Getting through his work. Oh, nice turn, in will come the cross now. De Jaffo was there, and De Jaffo is wide. Good work, though, by Bullock that set it up. Andy Love. Bury fans behind our goal. Wayne Bennett again, the ball just touched off to him, off he goes. Shot again. Oh, now that was a great shot and a great save. Now that was a cracking effort.
Yeah, great shot and a great save.
Yeah. Keep the man on the post, that's what I say. Serrant will be the man with us, is it? No. Oh, they're going to work it. Bullock's in space, checks inside, clips to the angle. He wanted more pace on it. He wanted a bad effort.
Yeah, I was wondering myself.
It was almost in slow motion, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. I thought that's going to creep in the top, and it never even looked like beating Andy Love.
Linesman, in actual fact, had the flag up. But there might be. Oh, that's nasty. And that was De Jaffo, who just got away on the near post. It'd have been a glory goal if he'd have scored it. Richard Smith, Lee Ashcroft, Paul Groves, Jack Lester makes his way forward. Paul Groves, though, we're getting more and more into this second half. Good ball to Donovan, take the man on, take the man on. Might get it back yet from Jack, there we go. Donovan into the middle, Paul Groves!
I'm afraid, John, it was always going wide.
Yeah.
Paul, instead of heading straight at the goal, tried to place it.
He tried to guide it. It's a great movement by Town.
Oh, he deserved a goal, he deserved a goal. And I'm sure Paul will be very disappointed with it. But in fact, he did one like that, very similar against Norwich.
Let's just have a look here. This is Little John outside the area. Oh, he's got man available. Little John's shot. Claimed at the second attempt, but it was a snapshot by Little John. It was a good one. Andy Love did well in the end. 66 minutes gone, no goals. So, Kingsley Black has gone off. I'm just looking to see how they've adjusted, if indeed they have. Nicely for Bury.
Yeah, Ashcroft's gone on the left.
That's right, yeah, Ashcroft goes left side now. Danny Butterfield, a mistake by him. It's let in Little John. Oh, now Smithy will be lucky to stay.
It's going.
Made a meal of that, Little John. And 19 minutes of the game gone, and it's a second bookable offence. Taken quickly, taken short. Serrant is across. Oh, still there. Wide of the mark by Bullock. Good opportunity, but it was a snap volley. Bullock's had a good game. Been here, there and everywhere.
And it's Bury in their white tops and blue shorts who kick off. 3 fixtures left for them this season. On May the 9th, their last game is a crunch fixture here against Port Vale, and they'll want to go into that ahead of their rivals. They start this game a couple of points behind them and seriously handicapped by their lack of goals this season. Here's Gudjonsson. Gardner. Cox. Good work again from Cox, who's getting into useful positions. Franson, good save by Kiley.
Francis is deadly when he gets around the box. Strikes it, just keeping it low, going for the far post. But Kiley again, very alert. Good play from Cox coming in field. This is heading for the far corner. Good stop from the keeper.
Fish. Headed by Swales, lands for Gudjonsson, who will take on Leketi here. Great pressure, and the shot in the end lifted just over the bar.
I was just about to say a moment ago, Rob, about this guy's close control. He moves the ball from foot to foot, and I think he's a little bit elusive. He doesn't look to be travelling fast, but he's got so much close control. He just drifts past people, and that's a great effort on his left foot. A little bit, you know, a foot lower on that hits the back of the net. The menace is there. Great close control, running at the defence, firing the left foot, just too high.
Almost broke towards Bullock, and Jaffa is in there, and it takes a deflection for the corner.
Yeah, it's come off Fish's head, and Fish has had to be very brave here. The keeper comes and stops. Look, then he stops on his 6-yard line. But look at Fish getting his head in there. Good, brave defending.
Bullock is in here challenging Banks and West. And although the goalkeeper got a hand to it, he couldn't stop it going in. And Dean West gets a vital goal for Bury.
Rob, we said this could be the problem for Bolton tonight. High balls, the keeper comes. Bullock with a good challenge. Is that foul? Is Bullock's right arm out? Referee says no. And the keeper at a second attempt can't just keep it out. West, we said, was getting in the box, took a chance and fires Bury in front. Well, the keeper had every chance to punch clear, and Fish can't keep it out either.
Hardly a regular scorer, Dean West. Woodward. Bullock. Taylor. Nice touch from Gudjonsson, and Jensen is released. And off the line, Dawes is the man who's got it away.
Well, I'm just waiting for Jensen to let it go, let it go. His touch has to be really good here. He's surrounded with players. A lovely run on a ball with Taylor. And suddenly he's through. Johansson just slipped it to him. You're just saying, go on and put it in. But great play from Dawes.
Can he channel that strength in a positive sense now from this free kick? Serrant and Dawes, the players over it. Bolton have shown themselves vulnerable to this ball into the box. And the header from Swales makes it 2. And just before half-time, could that be a killer blow for Bolton and a real healthy boost for Bury?
Well, we keep saying that this is a problem Bolton have. Dominant headers of the ball, and Swales gets a great downward header. Keeper no chance. Good ball, the delivery's fantastic, and Swales just knocks it down into the corner, and really, Banks hasn't got a chance. He needs help from his defenders. I think it's Cox that's probably out-jumped, and you can see Swales with a great header, 2-0.
But a goal at this early stage of the second half might just unsettle Bury. It's Johansson's driven corner towards Jensen, blocked by his own man Fish. Franson!
Well, Cox only needed a touch of any of his front studs, and that'd have gone in the net. Goodness me, what a let-off for Berry. Driven in. Janssen hits Fish. Franson across the goal. Look at Cox. Can't believe it. Winner in the box is Johansson. Certainly a strike-on goal.
Jensen hits it, and Kiley seemed to see it late, but got across. And Taylor produces a good save from the goalkeeper.
The first one, I'm not sure if it gets deflected or not. Maybe someone on the wall, but that's a great save. But not only does he, he bounces up as quick as he can, and suddenly, good save again, good effort. Bolton needs something tonight.
Cox. Taylor. Franson. He's lined it up well. Per Franson. Another good save.
Nice skills from Per Franson. Going for the far post, and Kiley again flying across to his right. This is good play from Franson. Left foot, good stop. Nice height for the keeper, but all the same, it's a good, strong right hand pushing the ball away.
Header on by Priest. This is Billy. And Billy this time dribbling across the Barnes, and it's blocked by Todd.
Todd does ever so well here, because he knows he's not getting there. He just flings himself here, Andy Todd. This is good play from Billy. Johansson trying to get back and help Cox. Great cross, but look at that from Todd. Great defending. Just taking a chance, nowhere near the ball, just flinging himself, and that keeps it out. Neil Warner first. Get in there. That's... Oh, sit back down there. Great move.
Cox. Now Taylor. Jensen. Michael Johansson. And it's Neil Cox this time, and he's got away through the crowd.
Oh, there's a bit of nonsense in the goal mouth now with Cox and Kiley. And basically what's happened is Cox has gone flying in for the ball. Kiley thought, no, I'm getting the ball first. And there was an almighty collision in the goal, right in the goal mouth. And that's a shame for the man of the match. He couldn't do anything about that. There's a bit of nonsense in the goal mouth. You see it deflected, but watch this. He just runs in to get the ball, because he knows it's almost the final whistle. Kiley, no chance at all with a strike. But surely it's too late.
Maresca, he joined from Calgary. Both free signings and both in the summer. Bortolassi looking to put Richard Snakers away. He's got Bullock in close support. Goes past him. He's still trying to tee up a shot. Now he finds James Quinn. First time by Quinn. Another good save by Kiley. And the Freitas turns it in. West Brom take the lead. Fabian de Freitas comes off the bench to get a goal. 10 minutes to go in the game. Dennis Smith wanted a good finish, and that was a good one from Fabian de Freitas.
A very warm welcome to Gigg Lane. Again, vitally important for Bury. Port Vale know that they're in the First Division next season. Bury have got to win this afternoon and hope that results elsewhere go in their favour. Queen's Park Rangers favourites to stay up with their home game against Crystal Palace. A victory for the London side, Jerry Francis's side, will mean it's all academic here. And Bury will be playing Second Division football next season. Good contingent have travelled over from Vale Park to add to the atmosphere. A tense occasion for Bury supporters, but one of great joy for Port Vale, and Brian Horton performed something of a great escape in the final weeks of the season. Wonders whether Dean Kiley will be on his way if Bury are relegated. It's the Shakers to get the game underway, attacking the goal away to our right in their traditional white shirts and blue shorts. Port Vale in their change kit this afternoon, all in yellow. It's Bury who have got to win the game, doing the early pressing. Smile from Brian Horton, he can relax. It's Tankard keeping possession neatly. Finds Widrington. An early chance there for Alan Lee, but he's off target. The Vale fans out of the seats, and he might have done better. A good ball in. A good first touch. It sat up well. He'll be disappointed with that. Tankard again. Long throw in field. Finds Widrington. Thinks about a shot with his right foot. And it bounced just in front of Kiley. The keeper did well. Good effort from Widrington. Good save in the end. Ball in towards that near post. Dave Brammer, what a good signing he's been, coming from Wrexham, and he's certainly helped Port Vale escape relegation. Gets the ball away. It's knocked back in by Dean West. Musselwhite comes and misses. Is this the opening goal? Oh, Neil Aspin off the goal line. Tremendous defending by the Vale veteran. A good ball in. Musselwhite doesn't claim it, and Aspin never took his eye off the ball. A short corner routine. What can Vale conjure up? The ball into the far post, missed by Kiley. Oh, it's just blocked. And Carl Serrant on the goal line. Ball in was a good one, and the Bury keeper was very lucky. Still the Shakers trying to unlock this resolute Port Vale defence. Vale are also looking dangerous on the break. Brammer plays the ball wide. In the end, a good save by Kiley again, and feels that Vale are capable of snatching a goal. Good effort by Alex Smith. And the Vale goal will probably end Bury's First Division status. Serrant working the ball down the left, but that's a poor ball. It's easily cut out. Vale themselves careless. Serrant has another opportunity, flicks the ball forward. It's Paul Barnes, the former Huddersfield striker. He never got hold of it. The gap was there, something of a miss kick, and he knows it. Neil Warnock urging his men forward. Long throw coming in. Mickey Dawes again, left foot ball in this time. Ball flicks on at the far post. The linesman flags up. It's not going to count. Martin Bullock, the player, denied. You can see a yard offside. Correct decision. Widrington again for Vale. Well then, what happened there? Widrington on Dean West. It looks as though the Vale player was certainly fouled at first, but he seems to have taken out his revenge on Dean West. So what's the referee going to do here? It's red. Tommy Widrington sent off for the Vale. Brian Horton's side down to 10 men. Coming in from the far side, Dean West has scored! Bury take the lead, 67 minutes on the clock. And that was a great header by the Bury wing back. Is there going to be a twist in the tale? Bury 1, Port Vale 0. Serrant with the cross. A cracking header, Musselwhite beaten. Serrant with the corner. Left foot towards that near post. Gardner can get it away, but Bury keep possession. Now then, Chris Billy, will he chance his arm? Oh! Just over the crossbar. Good effort from the Bury sub. Didn't need a second invitation, but Musselwhite had it covered. Drama now. The Vale. And that's the final whistle. Bury are in the second division. Queen's Park Rangers have done their job. Bury have done theirs, but it's not enough.